Sacsayhuamán. In the Peruvian Andes, a castle known as Sacsayhuamán is located outside the former Inca capital of Cusco. Some believe Sacsayhuamán was created by an ancient civilization with a little assistance from alien visitors. It was constructed using gigantic stones that were carved and put together like a jigsaw puzzle. Rocks that weigh up to 360 tons apiece and were transported more than 20 kilometers before being raised and precisely placed into the interlocking, 1,000-year-old castle walls. A nice little puzzle to solve is how an ancient civilization managed such a feat of architecture. It turns out the Inca were equally skilled at creating homes and walled cities as they were at keeping track of the sky and maintaining calendars. Sacsayhuamán isn't the only example of this complex brickwork, in fact. Similar walls may be seen all around the Inca Empire, including one in Cusco that has a 12-angled stone expertly jammed into position. Nasca Lines. More than 800 long, straight white lines are randomly carved into the Peruvian desert on a high, arid plateau some 200 miles southeast of Lima. 300 geometric shapes and 70 animal figurines, such as a spider, a monkey, and a hummingbird, are included with them. The longest lines extend for miles in a straight line. The largest formations may be seen best from the air and are approximately 1,200 feet across. The Nasca Lines are frequently recognized as one of the greatest instances of extraterrestrial craftsmanship on Earth due to its age, size, visibility from above, and mysterious nature. Scientists believe the lines could be up to 2 millennia old. Without the ability to fly, how else would an ancient culture have been able to create such massive artwork in the desert? And why? It turns out that understanding the how is rather simple. These cryptic patterns, known as geoglyphs, are created by removing the top, rust-colored layer of rocks to reveal the brighter, white sand beneath. Egyptian pyramids. Just outside Cairo, in Giza, the most famous of Egypt's pyramids rise from the desert. Built more than 4,500 years ago, the pyramids at Giza are monumental tombs where ancient queens and pharaohs were buried. But how precisely did the Egyptians erect these structures? Millions of carefully cut stones weighing at least 2 tons each make up the Great Pyramid. The construction of a pyramid the size of Pharaoh Khufu would be a hard task even with modern cranes and other tools. And then there's the astronomical configuration of the pyramids, which is said to align with the stars in Orion's belt. As well, alien theorists often point to the fact that these 3 pyramids are in way better shape than others built centuries later. Stonehenge. In the English countryside outside of Salisbury, there is a massive circle of stones, some of which weigh as much as 50 tons. The Neolithic structure known as Stonehenge gave Swiss author Erich von Däniken the idea that it may have served as an alien landing pad and a representation of the solar system. After all, how else could those enormous stones have wound up hundreds of miles away from their original quarry? Although no one is certain of Stonehenge's actual significance, like with the other locations in this collection, aliens are not the answer. Instead, they have shown that it is feasible to construct such a thing using tools that would have been available when the first structures at the site were constructed, which would have been about 5,000 years ago. Teotihuacán. Teotihuacán, often known as the City of the Gods, is a large, extinct city in Mexico that is well known for its pyramidal temples and astronomical alignments. Teotihuacán, which was constructed in Mexico over 2,000 years ago, might appear otherworldly due to its age, size, and complexity, yet it is actually entirely human-made. Scientists believe that a fusion of cultures, including the Maya, Zapotec, and Mixtec, formed the metropolis that could accommodate more than 100,000 people over a period of centuries. Teotihuacán is frequently regarded as having been more technologically advanced than should have been feasible in pre-Aztec Mexico due to its murals, tools, transportation system, and indications of sophisticated agricultural methods. The colossal Pyramid of the Sun is by far the most famous structure in Teotihuacán. The odd alignment of the pyramid, one of the biggest such structures in the Western Hemisphere, is said to be based on calendrical cycles. Easter Island. Nearly 900 human figurines made of stone may be seen scattered among the island's volcanoes. The statues, which are 14 tons in weight and average 13 feet tall, seem as though they were sculpted from the Rano Raraku quarry's soft volcanic tuff. There, more than 400 statues are still being built in various stages, with some finished statues awaiting delivery to their final resting places. The moai's origins are unknown, although they were probably carved for ceremonial or religious purposes. It's also unclear what happened to the stone crafting Rapa Nui, although a prominent explanation contends that they perished in a natural disaster of their own construction, which may have been avoidable if ancient aliens had imparted their vast wisdom upon the people. The face on Mars. The so-called face was discovered by the Viking 1 orbiter in 1976. It is located in an area named Cydonia that divides the smooth plains in the northern part of Mars from the more cratered landscape in the southern part. Scientists at the time dismissed the face as shadow play, but over the years it has grown to be a favorite among those who believe visitors from another solar system may have been crafty aliens. The face was once again clearly visible to NASA's Mars Global Surveyor in 2001, but this time, the higher resolution camera revealed nothing. It turns out that what had initially looked to be a face is actually simply another uninteresting Martian mesa, similar to the geological features that dot the American Southwest. So comment on your ideas about this video and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all our latest content. Thanks for watching.